Kickoff just underway here inside Citizens Business Bank Arena. Live on 11 Sports. So glad you can join us out here from Southern California. My name is Brian Tabajay alongside Jose Duran.
Unfortunately enough, they're 1-6 in this last month of January and February combined, and they get one here.
Just as we touched on in the pregame, it is Charlie Gonzalez who gets things started here from Ontario. Nice to see these guys dive right into that back of the net to get things started here. A left-footed shot attempt you see on the replay here on 11 Sports. Charlie Gonzalez doing what he does best, Jose, and continuing to lead this team in the absence of some key components. Charlie Gonzalez utilizes the left foot, and they lead 1-0. But here we are in the attacking third for Ontario. Cisse generating some contact there, and Hughes calmly switches the field to Concalves. And back to the far side, they work with Quiroz. A 1-2 with Concalves. Fired away, Cisse right there to poke it in. Unfortunately, could not make the right contact there. As you see on the replay, a heck of a shot there off of the foot of Concalves. Plenty of room. And Cisse, what we just talked about a second ago, McNeely will settle things down and lay it to Gonzalez. And now DeAbreu off the walls. McNeely settles it down. Volley attempt just over the net. A rebound. Sails wide. Echeverria. No room to shoot. He lays it off to Holloman. And now we are to the near side. A minute 30 remaining here in the opening quarter.
Paso can't breathe right now.
Holloman!
You just said it.
Gets away from his defender. Left foot into the upper 90 as you watch on the replay here. Right down the middle of the goal. Too much pace on that from Holloman, and here we are at 2-0 Ontario. In the first 7. And then they went 1-7 just between the wickets of Chris Toth. Under a minute here remaining, and it's a goal scored from the visiting El Paso Coyotes.
What a goal by the Coyotes, and we've been mentioning it throughout the broadcast as well, that they have to have that defensive discipline in the back and not get caught sleeping. And exactly what we just said happened here, as we saw a perfectly executed counterattack by the El Paso Coyotes. Great ball here, great finish, 1-2.
Reyes now to the far side, and Concalves gets Echeverria. Echeverria shoves off one defender. Cisse into the attack. And right between the legs, Izzy Cisse, the captain, makes it a 3-1 Ontario Fury lead.
It's the Cisse, welcome back.
Another veteran of the team, Robert Tornell. Runs over the ball is Gonzalez. Lets loose is McNeely. He plucks out the bottom of the net, and it is a 4-1 lead for the home team, Ontario Fury.
McNeely, you have pointed him out. He was sneaking his way behind that actual free kick. He was just leaning there. And right when he had to go ahead and strike that, he does it. He finds the back of the net. And McNeely makes it 4-1 Ontario.
Got to have the conditioning right. Got to make sure your body, your mindset is right as well for the game. And here we are, a 4-1 lead. The latest Ontario Fury goal off the head of El Paso. I was just touching on the lead here in a 4-2 lead now as El Paso responds with a goal of their own, and it is 4-2 with 12:44 remaining in the first half.
Differentiate yourself from the pack, just winning games like these.
Concalves try to work a 1-2 with Reyes. Reyes alternating for the shot at that point. Wonderful save there from the goalkeeper of El Paso and Zubia. And a restart coming here for Ontario.
Jan Zubia coming in for the inactive Eduardo Arevalo.
Of the night, it is a 5-2 Ontario Fury lead. As we watch on the replay, the goalkeeper could not do anything there. Too fast and too quick. And here we are at 5-2.
Boy, what a rocket by McNeely.
Deep ball sent in for Quiroz. Try to play it off the far side boards. As you're watching the Major Arena Soccer League, I'm trying to get it in here, but Ontario finds the back of the net again.
Throughout the broadcast, and just a couple of seconds ago, Quiroz able to go ahead and get that with ease into the back of the net, but it's all about the pressure they're putting on this El Paso Coyote team. not letting them breathe, not letting them do anything on the defensive side to get comfortable. As soon as they have the ball on their feet, there's already an Ontario Fury player on top of them. And just like that, it is 6-2 with 4-goal difference with 8:36 left here in the second quarter.
To the near side. El Paso trying to recoup here and trying to get some goals back. A tip around McNeely, one-on-one with Toth. No real chance there from Toth. He was kind of caught in no man's land there, off of his back line, anticipating a play, but a goal nonetheless for Palacios for El Paso, and they dig into this lead. It's 6-3 Ontario. They're in a dangerous area for El Paso to get something going. A 6-3 Ontario lead. Off of the left foot is no good. The header off, and then the second heading attempt is into the back of the net, and it is a 6-4 Fury lead.
Yeah, gets it in the back of the net. Eric Hernandez able to find a way to get that header ball in the back of the net, but they say 2 headers in that small area box equals a goal every single time, and the El Paso Coyotes making sure that is effective here as they've put it one back, and it's just a 2-goal lead with 6:45 left here in the second quarter, partner.
Exclaiming to me how important that was for Ontario to be successful tonight. Concalves after the fake and the left-footed shot attempt, and then Cisse on the rebound. Still no goal for Ontario. So easy. He'll lay it off to Charlie Gonzalez to the near side. Quiroz gets the ball to DeAbreu, and man, he laced that up and timed it perfectly. A 7-4 lead. So Maicon DeAbreu gets the pass from Victor Quiroz, and he finds the upper inches of that goal and gets his first goal on the night. McNeely seeking out his teammate Holloman to the far side, and that works out to perfection. From McNeely to Holloman to Echeverria and into the back of the net is an 8-4 Ontario Fury lead. As you watch on the replay, it was worked out to perfection. Holloman gets on the stat sheet again, this time with an assist, and it's an 8-4 Fury lead. After the restart, it is a shot on goal off the foot of Chris Toth. Quiroz to restart for Ontario. Utilizes the boards, and that worked out to perfection. Hughes the beneficiary after that restart, and it is a 9-4 Ontario Fury lead.
We just said it a couple of minutes ago. The board plays as well, and Quiroz knew exactly what he was doing there. He just swings it, hits the board up into the middle, and Jeff Hughes, great left strike there. Gonna leave the goalkeeper just standing there, being another spectator as well here. It's 9-4 Ontario Fury.
So Hughes now to DeAbreu along the near side. Gonzalez wide open, fakes the shot attempt, goes to his right. He nets his second left-footed goal tonight, and they lead 10-4.
Beautiful strike there by Gonzalez, able to go ahead and get his second, like you said tonight. The first was low in the bottom corner. The second, he puts it in the top right-hand corner of the goalkeeper. Nothing the goalkeeper could do there. He shot it right as the goalkeeper takes a step over to his right. Beautifully placed. 10 goals for the Fury tonight. 11:53 left in the fourth quarter.
Ontario doubling their goals average per game at 5.5. And there's the power play goal. DeAbreu capitalizes on the Ontario Fury power play. It's an 11-4 lead.
What a shot here by Maicon DeAbreu as he does yet another Fortnite celebration dance to put another goal in the back of the net for the Fury. The 8 minutes and 17 seconds to go. 11 goal night so far for the Fury, but keep at them, keep them coming. You wanted to go ahead and get something sparked for your team moving forward as the season progresses.
And here we are with 7:20 remaining in the fourth quarter. A power play goal from Ontario. Toth making sure they only get 4 goals on the night. As it was the Metro Stars just over the Heat at 6-5. Barracuda successful, and it is the captain, Israel Cisse, on the 12th goal on the night. Ontario putting a nail in the coffin as you watch on the replay here to the far side, and when Concalves with a beautiful pass to the captain, Cisse. And they tally on to their lead. Is a 12-4 lead here in the fourth quarter. There's 1 minute remaining here, and they'll just let the clock wind down. A 12-4 score should be your final score here from Ontario.